welcome into the PE gym at Breathitt High School. We were here just 24 hours ago as we saw Breathitt County take down Letcher County. We return tonight for an out-of-region match as the Breathitt Bobcats will take on the Bobcats of Betsy Layne. Breathitt comes into tonight's match 13-8 on the season, and like we said, they defeated Letcher Central, the Cougars, last night 3-1. Betsy Layne comes in 12-9. Both of these teams are pretty well matched. They are both super aggressive on their kills. They both have really good setters who are active, and we should see a great match here tonight. I'm Steve Bowling. Along with you for the call tonight is the engineer extraordinaire, Kyle Brewer, who will be with me tonight. We'll try to get you through this match. We hope it's going to be another great one like last night, hopefully with the same outcome, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, it was a great game last night.
And Breathitt, of course, on the verge of a little bit of history here tonight. Audrey Hamilton, who holds several of the records for Breathitt High School, she is just 16 sets, 16 assists away from breaking the 2,500 mark here at Breathitt High School.
Be an incredible milestone for her to achieve, and I hope she's able to accomplish that tonight.
She'll need a little help from some of her hitters, Halsey, and certainly from Bird, Neese, Hensley. A few others can jump in there and help her get those 16 that she needs. So we are going to take a break here and hear from a couple of our sponsors who are so willing to help us bring you this broadcast here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We want to say thank you to them and thank you for the opportunity to present these games to you. We're going to take a quick break, let the girls get warmed up, go through the national anthem, and we'll be right back with this set here, first set tonight, and we'll kick off Breathitt and the Betsy Layne Bobcats here in just a few moments.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back to the PE gym here at Breathitt High School. We are through the national anthem, all the warm-ups. Mike Milton, the R2 down on the floor there, is checking rotations, letting the libero check in for Betsy Layne. That's number 4, Millie Burchett. She's a junior. Checking the Breathitt rotation, and Alexis Pelfrey will go in for number 19, Charlie Stacy. We're about ready to kick off volleyball action here. That's Mike Milton's R2 on the floor, and it looks like Paul Olinger is going to be the R1 up on the stand for tonight's match. We have our line judges in place, and Alexis Pelfrey will start us off with a serve.
Absolutely. Time to play some volleyball.
Going to be a pushover to the back row, up to Halsey, who drops that one down for the point off the hands of number 13, Jaden Gerald, the junior for Betsy Layne.
And that will be Audrin's first assist of the night. Just 15 more.
For that magical 2,500 number. As Pelfrey puts the ball in play, goes down the line. Taken by the libero, Burchett. Hamilton up, and Neese goes long out the back. Got a little bit under that. That middle set is a little bit different time in there, Kyle. You got to leave a little bit early and be on top of that ball. Put that ball down. If not, you're going to drive it right out the back. And Halsey with the swing, and that's going to be played and into the net. Unusual for Gerald, the junior, wearing number 13. She comes into this game with 347 kills on the year.
Ooh,
she's their primary offense for Betsy Layne. As Audrin Hamilton go back to serve. She floats that one to the middle.
Definitely had a productive season so far.
Going to be set to Gerald, who tips that ball over, and it rolls. Played up by Betsy Layne. The setter, Isom, puts that ball over. It's going to be in. Nice little side shot there by Gerald. We haven't seen them this year. Breathitt will play them again later on in the year. This is the first time that we've seen Betsy Layne. They come in here out of the 15th region. I think they're the 58th district, if I'm correct. They come in a very top-heavy region over there, having to deal with Pikeville and a few other, Paintsville and a few others. Halsey goes out the back.
A little too long, and you were correct, 58th district.
It's what I was thinking there, 58th district. They've got some pretty stiff competition over there.
They do indeed. Shelby Valley, Pikeville, Paintsville, Floyd Central, to name a few.
An ace by number 2, Kylie Salmons, the junior.
A good-looking serve there.
4-2 early on in this first set. Different side angle there. And Neese plays that one over. Going to be set outside. Tipped in the net.
Halsey.
And down.
Good powerful hit. Bird couldn't quite handle that one.
Not quite able to get the shift and over to that side. Another point for Betsy Layne. You see their offense is centered right now on Gerald in that front row. See how Breathitt sets that block on her. Halsey across the top. That's going to be played over. And nice dig at the net there by Pelfrey. And that's tipped up and played over by Neese. Going to go outside to Gerald. And she tips it over. She's getting away from that style.
Yeah.
That power. Going to be close at the net, and they're not able to get it. Kaylee Parsons tried to make the play there, the sophomore, but she's not able to get that ball across.
Mishandles that one. Leaves a little light.
Yeah, I think she let it get a little past her. The ball went a little farther than she realized. Yep. That'll send Halsey back to the line to serve for Breathitt.
That one goes in.
Lays that one in. Going to be just put over by the setter, Isom. And Hensley will roll that one. Outside to Gerald, who plays with the left hand, it looked like. Back row hit from Halsey, touched at the net, and point. That's going to be another set for Hamilton. That will send Halsey back again. And there's the whistle. Halsey serves. Nice little twirler. And Bird goes up. Out to Gerald, who swings and kills that ball.
Good hit.
You see a little bit of why she has 347 kills coming into this game. That angle right into that side pocket is perfect there.
Actually, they had some heat on it, too.
We've seen a couple of those already from her. That'll send Parsons back to serve for Betsy Layne.
Low serve there, Bird.
Bird puts it in the back row. Isom up and got to be set to Parsons if she can get it across, and she does. Hamilton with the push to the back corner, and it's going to be a free ball over to Breathitt. Halsey plays it up to Hamilton. Hamilton to Neese, and Neese down for the kill. Nice little rotation there. Looks like Betsy Layne about to rotate Gerald out of that front row. And Neese goes into the net. Gerald will go back. Jaden Gerald to serve for Betsy Layne. Nice serve. Overpass, played up. Breathitt.
Oh, good.
And a good attempt there by Halsey, but she misses out to the right. 8-5. Betsy Layne. Jaden Gerald with the serve. Nice hard serve.
And left
and
uncontested.
Breathitt watched it.
Just watched it sail on by there.
Nice ace. Good hard serve. Good target. She is a junior for Betsy Layne. And she makes her approach. Another nice serve. Out to Bird, and she is blocked at the net. Point.
Halsey
and Coach Spencer says timeout. If she wants to calm her girls down, we'll take 1, 2 so Kyle can calm down. We'll be back right after this message.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical.
We are back. Gerald serves again. She took a little bit off that one, just floated that in. And Pelfrey plays it over. Going to be a back row hit to Gerald. And right to Halsey. Breathitt will play it off the ceiling, and unable to get there is Bird. Point to Betsy Layne. They've jumped out to a 6-point lead here. She has 50 kills coming into the 9th match. She's added 50 aces. She's added a couple more since then. A little too aggressive and goes into the net there, Kyle.
Yeah, I think her just hand position on that one, just mechanics was wrong. Just
that'll send
put
Destiny,
it down a little too much there.
Drove that down, let it drop too far as Destiny Hensley serves for Breathitt. She goes to Gerald. Little confusion there. Gerald's going to push that ball over. Halsey plays it across. Free ball. And outside is the senior Sloan. Arlen Sloan. And blocked at the net. by Aubrey Williams. We talked about her before we came on the air. She comes in with 42 blocks on the year. You're going to see her patrol the middle of that net back and forth. 42 blocks so far. I'd say you could add 43 now. So.
Yeah, 43 at the moment.
That will send Keithley, Lakin Keithley, the senior. This Betsy Layne team has 2 seniors.
They're a young team as well as Breathitt. Good hit by Bird.
Going to be played over. Outside the Bird. And
Good,
Bird
quick,
with a nice left hand. I think that was a right hand flip there.
Yeah.
To go down that net and drops in for a point.
And she goes back to serve for the LadyCats.
5-point lead for Betsy Layne. Nice serve in there, taken by Keithley. Pushed across by Jarrett.
And
Hamilton. Straight
Hamilton.
into the middle with the little dump into the middle by Hamilton. I'll tell you a story. Yeah. We went down to UK camp years ago, and the girls were flirting with the soccer team.
Oh, good
One
Lord.
of the boys didn't want to talk to him. His name was Jeff. So he basically dumped them. So we started calling that play a Jeff. So all the girls knew when we played the Jeff.
Ooh, good play by Bird.
There was going to be a dump.
Good attempt by Bird. It falls down though.
Good hustle. 13-8. Saw Betsy Layne tried to dump the Jeff play there, but it didn't work for Breathitt. Number 4, Miley Burchett. And that's going to be another assist. For Audrey Hamilton. 13-9 as Lexus Pelfrey, Breathitt's top server, goes back. He puts that ball in. It's going to be an ace. That ball 8. Millie Burchett up. The libero just unable to handle it. I think she thought that ball was going to go a little shorter, and it floated out on her there at the end. As Alexis Pelfrey back to serve again. And she goes right back to the same spot. As Jarrett will put that in. Going to go outside. Going to be 2. Yep. A little bit of a roll off there. Point to Breathitt. And timeout. Timeout. Coach Crystal Allen of the Bobcats of Betsy Layne wants to talk about what's going on. Breathitt with a little bit of a run. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is now.
And we're back. Alexis Pelfrey just put an ace down for Breathitt as both teams cut that timeout a little bit short.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of caught us in mid-commercial there, but we are back at action as Alexis Pelfrey serves again. And
another one, back-to-back.
12 becomes 13, and we're tied.
Tied up.
Alexis Pelfrey.
She gets hot. She goes on some runs.
Nice little float.
She becomes very dangerous.
Going to be
carried
for Betsy Layne. Breathitt with a 1-point lead here. Yeah, Lexi was coming in with 65 aces on the year, and she's added several right here. Serve, back row.
When she's in the zone,
she's back and into the net.
She's in a flow state.
Kaylee Parsons the sophomore, unable to get that ball over. The set was a little rough. And instead of trying to just get it over, she tried to hit the ball, which I always love being aggressive. Pelfrey floats that one.
And
going to be another point for Breathitt. Not an ace, but it is a point for Breathitt.
Now, where's the distinction there? Is it hit twice?
If it's hit twice, it is not an ace by definition. It is a ball handling error at that point. And another point as Coach Allen looks to her bench and says, somebody get in there that can handle that ball. She's going to send in number 10, Jana Eisen, will replace number 7, Lakin Keithley. Looks like Pelfrey had zeroed in on her.
She is indeed.
And that's going to be another ace.
Oh, my gosh. Played the net perfectly.
18-13. We should have kept track of this. This is about 6 or 7, 8 points that she's run off here in a row.
Yeah, it was 11-13 when Betsy Layne took the last time out, I think.
And that's going to be played over. Free ball to Breathitt. See what we can do.
Set by Hamilton,
and
played by
that's going to be
Halsey.
out of bounds.
No good.
Trying to go down the line as they set that block up a little bit on the inside. And she had a little too much wrist. That will send number 15, Harlan Sloan, back for Betsy Layne, the senior. And that's going to be played up.
Ooh, jumped a little too early there.
Yeah, I think.
A little way too early.
I think under the old rules that would have been a carry, but it's still a point for Betsy Layne. 15-18, Breathitt up by 3 as Harlan Sloan readies herself, swings that arm, and puts that ball in play. Good hustle, not quite able. Pelfrey was not able to get there as it's played off the hands. Sloan on a little bit of a run, trying to get those points back for Betsy Layne. Nice flat serve and ace. They're going right at Bird right now as Coach Spencer looks at the bench to see who she can slide over. 1 point lead by Breathitt. Touched the net, but played up by Halsey. She's just going to push that over. Going to be played over. Free ball. And back. Outside. And down. That's 5.
Yep, that's
assists.
5 for Audrey. 11 more to go.
And they're going to get a substitution as Sloan comes out and Lacey Howell checks in. Audrey Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. Outside, taken by Jarrett. Hamilton to Halsey and blocked. Unable to control the block. Point to Betsy Layne. 19-18. That'll send number 2, Kylie Sammons, back. Nice serve. Halsey and Hensley will put it over. Push up by the setter, Ison. As Halsey taps that over,
and she
unable
gets
to
it to
play.
land.
And that's another assist.
Does that make 10 more
Nice
now?
variation. Yeah, we're down to 6. 10 more to go. That's a nice variation. She was able to alter the speed on that ball, and the blockers were up and down before the ball made its passage over the net. Outside, Jarrett.
Good hard hit.
Off the block. And again, we're seeing that technique. They're not pushing those hands forward, so that allows the ball to spin off either the side or back over the top. When you push that ball forward, that puts that ball down instead of going up on that block. Set from Hamilton to Bird, and that's another kill. Bird, perfect placement.
Absolutely.
That's all you have to do. The secret to volleyball was always hit it where they're not, and you'll win every time. That sends Nice back for Breathitt.
You just do that very consistently. You never lose.
And that
Too
one floats
long.
on her.
Puts it back within 1, 21-20.
That one floats
LadyCats
out.
on top at the
That
moment.
will send Gerald back for the serve, and she had a pretty good run the first time.
She did indeed.
Taken by Pelfrey, outside to Bird. Going to be in the net. No, that was an error in the net, so we don't get get an assist there. And it looks like that's going to send Raylan back. Number 16, number 13, I forget her number.
13, I do believe.
Yeah, 13. Nice serve in. Played over. Number 15, Sloan will take that.
Oh, just out of reach.
And a kill by the setter. They love those.
Those are sometimes my favorite play. The defense just doesn't expect it. They're expecting a hard hit down, but
I love that when the defense is backing up.
Yeah, and then it
just drops in front of them.
Right in front of them, real light and gingerly light.
Sloan with the hit there. It's going to be a set. Bird up and
another
down.
one.
Nice play by Bird there to see that offense, and timeout. Betsy Layne, she will take her second timeout. As Coach Crystal Allen says, we've got to slow this down. We are at set point. We'll be back after a quick 30-second message from one of our sponsors.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
We are back. Betsy Layne just burned their first time out here in this first set. As Raylan back serves for set point here. Outside to Sloan. Up to Bird. Off the net. Going to be set up and hit by the setter. Free ball by Sloan over. See what Breathitt does with the free ball here. And Charlie Stacy is blocked at the net by who else? But Aubrey Williams, number 25. Out of bounds, point to Breathitt. And Breathitt takes set one, 25-21, to claim the opening volley here. Betsy Layne, a little bit rattled there halfway through, Kyle.
Yeah,
so we'll see if they can come out. After this break, we'll be right back.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling. concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home in the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
Welcome back here to the PE Gym at Breathitt High School. We are about to kick off the second set of tonight's match between Betsy Layne and Breathitt High School. Back is Harlan Sloan, the senior for Betsy Layne, to start us off here in this second set. And she goes into the net, point Breathitt. We love those charity points.
Yeah, absolutely. Donate to the cause.
I hated them when I was a coach.
Oh, yeah, guarantee it. But
or if I was on the right side of the net, I didn't mind it. Back to serve is Pelfrey. She basically ran this squad into that first victory.
Ooh, good joust at the net.
Nice dig there. It's going to be a free ball over for Betsy Layne. It's going to be outside to Gerald, who is blocked at the net, but out of bounds. It hit the net. The up judge is saying it hit the net, but did not make contact. So the point is going to go to Breathitt, 2-0.
Pelfrey
serves the ball in, taken by Little Barrow, and Gerald blocked at the net.
Bridgely Nice is turning into a blocking machine as well.
Going to be a put down there. It looked like that was number 3, Parsons, who put that ball down. And that will send number 2, Kylie Sammons, back for Betsy Layne. Long into that back row. Up for Halsey, who taps that ball down.
Gets it over.
And a kill for Halsey.
Audrey Hamilton back to serve.
We want to thank all the folks that are watching on either Facebook or on YouTube. We appreciate you tuning in. Thanks to all of our sponsors. As Hamilton serves that ball in. And misjudged a little bit there by number 10, Jana Eisen. When you make that turn, it's really hard to pick the ball back up. It's almost like playing outfield in baseball. You make that turn and then try to relocate the ball. It's hard to pick that up.
Absolutely. It's changed position in space since you've last seen it.
That's right.
Trying to pick it back up quickly is
outside to Halsey, who is blocked and out of bounds.
Not at the net. Oh. I misscored that one. Put that on Betsy Layne's side by accident.
We don't want that. Up next is Hamilton, and that's going to be another rough pass to the net, but they're able to get it across outside to Hensley, and she is blocked at the net. Unfortunately, does not count as an assist for Hamilton there. Hamilton to serve. Timeout, Betsy Layne. She's seen enough already. 5-point lead for Breathitt. Let's take a quick one. Be right back.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust.
Welcome back. Betsy Layne just burned one of their timeouts here early in this second set. Breathitt with a 5-point lead as Hamilton serves in. Set by Isom, outside to Gerald, who's unable to really get any motion to that. And
Hamilton to Halsey.
Down
And that's
the corner.
in.
Down the corner. Nice position on that. Nice hit. Nice job there by Halsey. Hamilton with the serve and out the side. Point to Betsy Layne. Going to get the libero out. Number 4, Burchett comes out as we get Aubrey Williams back in, the junior. The blocking machine for Betsy Layne. Hamilton over to Halsey. Then Hensley. Betsy Layne keeps it alive. That's going to be played out of the back row by Bird. And up, and Neese goes into the net. Point to Betsy Layne. Number 3 for Betsy Layne. Going to be Parsons with the ace. Parsons to serve again. Kaylee Parsons is an outside hitter, middle blocker for Betsy Layne. Attempt to push that ball over as Isom, and really can't get much of a set out of that one. And that's going to be 4 hits on that side. Point to Breathitt as Halsey will go back. Breathitt with a 4-point lead here early in this second set. Seems like both sides are a little tired. They've slowed down a little bit. Set back over, played over. That's going to be
way too.
and to the rafters. Almost a basketball shot there.
Almost, almost 3-pointer.
That would spice up the game of volleyball a little bit.
It would indeed.
And that's going to be
Ooh,
down by Bird.
Hit by Emily Bird.
Looked like Bird had a little contact with the net early on there, and it wasn't called. 10-4, 6-point lead for Breathitt. Halsey back again to serve. Halsey swings, and that's going to be an overpass. That can't be handled by Betsy Layne. So Bird with the kill there on that overpass. Wasn't particularly hard, but it was perfect because they were looking for that hard slam, and she just rolled it off their hands. Halsey to serve. Nice serve, and that's going to be an ace for Halsey. Breathitt jumps out to an early 8-point lead here.
Yes, indeed.
Betsy Layne seems a little flat.
Yeah, the dynamic of this game is quickly turned this set at the moment.
And that's going to be out of
long.
bounds. Williams, too strong. And they're going to call a touch on play.
Okay, so point. So back to 12. Betsy Layne goes to 5 with Betsy Layne serve.
Yep. It's hard to see that sometimes, but that's what that R2 is for. He saw it and called it. And I saw the players for Betsy Layne.
Pointed
they saw
out.
it too.
Yeah.
Jaden Jarrell with a hard serve.
Yes, it was.
Wow. That was more defensive than it was a return.
I reckon.
And that's going to be off the hands of Bird.
That's the best serve I've seen maybe this season.
Here we go again. Jarrell has a strong serve. She is a powerful hitter for Betsy Layne. 6-point lead for Breathitt.
Another good one.
Yep. Took a little bit off that one. So Bird with the approach a little too soon. And that's going to be in.
That is in. Wow. Great placement.
And they're calling number 1 in the net. So Hensley gets in the net before that ball hits the ground. So it effectively takes away the kill.
Yeah.
Back for Gerald, the junior. Little jump serve, little floater. And Pelfrey goes to the floor to get that one. And
Bird with a powerful
hard
hit.
slam. Going to go outside to Sloan, who taps that one over. Going to be a set to Hensley, who swings off the hands of Salmons. Going to go outside again to Sloan, who just puts it over. Not getting a great. And that's going to be 4 hits, maybe 5 or 6. I didn't count them all.
There was a few there.
Point to Breathitt.
Good hit by Destiny Hensley.
13-7. That'll send Nice back for the Bobcats to serve. Nice swings, floats that one to the back row. That would have dropped in. And going to be played across.
Good.
Somehow Sloan got that one back in play. Bird.
Quick, just easy tap over.
Going to be a back row to Gerald. And Halsey pops that off of her roof. And out of bounds. We've got 12, so we got 4 more.
Yeah.
4 more. That's what we're trying to count here.
Mm-hmm.
So that will send number 7, Lakin Keithley, senior back. As she swings and goes into the net with that float serve. She's trying to target that right side of Breathitt's offense, or defense at that point, I guess. But that will send Destiny Hensley back for Breathitt to serve. Destiny, a sophomore. And that's going to be played over by Kennedy Allen. Allen's an 8th grader.
And off the hands
That's going to be off
Betsy
the block.
Layne.
We saw Allen, the tall 8th grader, in that JV game. She played very well. Hensley put the ball in to Gerald. Outside to Allen, who swings. And they're going to call across the line on Hamilton. She stepped a full foot across the line. Good try, good effort, but just a little too far across that line.
Yeah.
That will send the libero, Millie Burchett, back for Betsy Layne. And she floats one back row, and it hits the line.
It's in.
Right between 2 Breathitt defenders who couldn't make up their mind.
Couldn't make a.
You play that ball till it hits the ground,
Yeah.
Kyle. You
Yeah,
never
absolutely.
you never assume that it's going to hit.
Couldn't ask for better placement by the serve, and looks like Breathitt got caught
Asleep.
sleeping. Yeah.
And it's going to be played over by Gerald outside the Bird. And Bird goes long out the back. Betsy Layne creeping back up on this score. Burchett to serve again for Betsy Layne. Halsey unable to handle that one. And Burchett on a little bit of a run here in this second set. 15-12 Breathitt, 3-point lead. Outside the Bird. And Halsey with the kill from the back row. 3 to go. Bird puts the ball in. Going to be played, mishandled to the back row. Outside. And played down off the block. Back to Hamilton, to Halsey, who plays it off the net. That's going to be 4 hits on Breathitt. Sometimes the net is the hardest blocker to get over.
Yeah, it is.
And that's going to be a kill for Halsey. What she got, 16?
Yes, she needs 16.
We've got one more to go.
Yep, one more to go. And if you don't know what we're referring to, is one more assist by Audrey Hamilton, and she will eclipse the 2,500
and that's an
mark.
Ace. An ace by Pelfrey. And Pelfrey goes into the net. 4-point lead by Breathitt.
This could do it.
And
nope.
Long out the back. Salmons with the serve. Going to be played up. Halsey will take that one. Play it in to back, who was a little surprised by that
yeah.
one.
I didn't think she was going to.
And outside to Gerald, who hammers that ball.
I think I've seen that one ricochet off of the side of the face there on that
It's
one.
still rolling. She just has a hard swing, and she's able to elevate and get above that ball. And that is just
the formula you need for a good serve.
Pelfrey to Hamilton. Going to go outside to Halsey. And played over. They're going to call a lift on that. She reached behind her head in order to get that ball. That is a carry or a lift. Those old timers like me that called a lift. Salmons to serve again. She goes to Bird. Halsey will put it over. And that's going to be long out the back by Parsons. Didn't quite get on top of that. And unable to get that ball down. Going to get a substitution for Breathitt as Hensley comes in. And back will go to the bench. Hamilton will go back to serve. Hamilton goes for that back corner. It's going to be a free ball. See what Breathitt can do with the free ball here. Hamilton to Halsey, and she goes into the net. 19-18. You know, Betsy Layne hanging in there, staying right with Breathitt. Breathitt had a couple opportunities to take off and run here.
Yeah, they have. And give credit to Betsy Layne. They crawled back out of a deep deficit earlier this match or set.
And that's going to be, that's it. Number 2,500 for Audrey Hamilton as she gets her 16th assist of the game. Brett's going to call timeout. Congratulate her on that number 2,500 and celebrate just a little bit. But Breathitt still has some game to play here. 2,500 assists. A new record here at Breathitt High School, the first to reach that number. As they've got about 25 more seconds to celebrate, and then it's back to work. They still have a few points to go here. The game is not over. And Betsy Layne will try to spoil that celebration here
for sure.
in just a moment. That'll still put Halsey back at the line to serve. You think about all those setters that have come before Watts and all of those that have been here that made such an impact. And now Hamilton holds the record at a new level. And she adds one to it.
Adds one more to it.
Congratulations, Audrey. 21-18. Halsey on a little bit of a tear here on the serve. Going to be taken by the setter outside, and she goes long. And that is in the garbage can. Congratulations.
Wow. I'd like to, they're going to switch that one out.
I think so. Yeah, that probably needs to be wiped down. 22-18. And Halsey serves. That one had leveled out on her, and somehow
almost got to play that one.
They got a hand on it, made a play on it, and just about put that back over. Timeout Betsy Layne, 23-18 here in this second set. Let's take a quick break, Kyle, and we'll be right back.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors.
And we're back as Coach Allen scored the points there. We used to call those coaches' points when you call timeout and they come out and serve it into the net or serve it out. So the score is now Betsy Layne 19 and Coach Allen 1.
Yeah.
Breathitt at 23, just 2 points away from claiming this second set. Good hard serve from Gerald. And Bird
denied.
Blocked at the net by Aubrey Williams.
Oh, guess who?
She's adding to that season total at the net. She's right there every time. And Gerald serves into the net to take us to set point. Jaden Gerald leading this team in kills and digs and service aces. And you can see that.
Oh, yeah.
Neese puts the ball in play. Outside to Sloan. And Bird is blocked at the net.
Again.
Betsy Layne not ready to go away just yet.
No, not at all.
That will send Jana Eisen, the setter, back for Betsy Layne. She pops that one over. Pelfrey will take it. One-handed set. Going to go to back row, and Gerald is blocked, but out of bounds off the hands of Breathitt.
Puts it within two.
24-22. Breathitt up by 2. 1 point away from claiming this second set as we have another set point. Hamilton, going to be an overpass there. And it's going to be a throw by Bird and down. Breathitt claims set 2, 20. He's going to call a carry on that, I'm afraid.
Oh, never mind.
All right, 24-23.
He's just got a lot more interesting.
Yep, 24-23. Put in play by Isom. And Bird goes right back to the same spot.
Right back to it.
Breathitt's defense has pulled up a little bit there on the net. So he's going to try another push. And going to be popped way back into that corner. And point, if they don't change it, will go to Breathitt. Breathitt claims set number 2 again, making it 2-0. We're going to take a quick break. Be back after some commercial messages. Give us an opportunity to thank our sponsors.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's.
We are back as we kick off this third set. Breathitt leading 2-0 over Betsy Layne. Going to be put back over by Sloan, taken by Bird in the back row. Hamilton to the middle for Nice, and down. Kill
Beautiful
for Nice.
execution there.
Yeah, that timing was much better.
Yeah.
Her footwork was there. She was there when the ball arrived, ready to put the ball down. And that's probably one of the harder sets and harder hits to make in volleyball. Taken in the back row. Going to be outside to Sloan, who tosses that one over. Played up. Pelfrey's been on the floor quite a bit tonight.
Yes, she has. Great hustle by
Outside to
Pelfrey.
Sloan, who swings cross court, and Hamilton's going to play it up,
Oh,
and
wow.
Bird
Get it
will
across.
keep that one alive. Gerald in the back row, unable to make a kill on that. And that's going to be off the block. Point Breathitt, 2-0. Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. And that's going to be put into the net by Gerald, who seems a little frustrated at this moment. She's not having her normal game for sure. Pelfrey back to serve again. Breathitt with a 3-point lead. She floats that one back into the middle. Outside. And a nice little cut shot there by Kaylee Parsons as she puts that ball down right in the middle of Breathitt.
Puts Betsy Layne on the board.
That will put Sloan back at the line. Back. Halsey. And that's going to be kicked over by Gerald. Outside by Halsey, who pushes that ball across. Nice little angle on that front row. Point to Breathitt. 4-1, Breathitt leads this one early in the third. Breathitt's up 2-1. This is a must-win for Betsy Layne as Hamilton serves. Gerald will take it. Kicked back over by Ison. Outside to Hensley, who tries to go back corner. Picked up by and blocked at the net by Nice. That has been the theme so far for Gerald.
Yeah.
They've gotten a lot of hands on that ball. And that's not something you usually see from her tonight. Hamilton with the serve. Floater to the back corner. Taken by the setter. It's going to be a free ball played over by and perfectly played.
Wow.
Breathitt a little slow to react to that ball.
Good attempt by
it drops
Emily
in.
Bird.
That will send Salmon back to the line for Betsy Layne. She gets her dribbles in, pops that ball across to Pelfrey. An overpass that's taken. And Parsons will put that down. Nice lip.
Wow.
Nice lip kiss there off the top of the net. And it rolls right down for Parsons. She's going to bring Betsy Layne to within one. Nice floater serve there. Going to be outside to Halsey. Off the hands of the libero, and it's going to be a free ball.
They get it to
and
go.
It's rolled
Oh,
over again.
Wow. Betsy Layne's best friend right now is the net.
Coach is smiling. She'll take it.
Yeah.
As a coach, you'll take whatever the net gives. It's going to be.
Oh, and it's played down.
Oh.
Into the net.
That's a questionable call. You had a player there to play the ball when it rolled off the net, and the player made contact on the other side. It's technically a cap or. And look at that. The ball never lies.
Yeah, I was about to say, the ball don't lie on that one. That was a questionable. They let that one go.
Yeah, if there hadn't been a player there, it would have been the correct call. But there was a player there to receive the ball. And that'll put Halsey back at the line. You know, coaches, they never complain about the referees. So, and that's going to be out of bounds. 7-6, Breathitt back out to a 1-point lead here in this third set. Nice serve there by Halsey, and it's played over outside to Gerald, who backs up and hits the ball.
You can tell she was
frustrated.
angled downward there.
Well, she anticipated the set, and the set was too short, and she had already started to move on the ball. And it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be another free ball played over by the libero.
Oh, don't let. Okay.
Going to be.
Oh, no.
Going to be a line violation by Bird, who stepped over the line. That will send Parsons back for Betsy Layne. 1-point lead for Breathitt. Pelfrey with the pass. And Bird, I'm sorry, 25 gets into the net with her hand trying to block that ball. When she came down, she hooked a finger in the net. Looked like they were initially trying to say that Bird was in the net, but they quickly corrected it.
Yeah, changed that.
That will send Neese back to the line to serve for Breathitt. And Neese swings the ball, puts it into the back row.
High arcing serve there.
Oh.
Left it too light.
Gerald trying to go into that block with a little push, little tap. And she is frustrated. You can see it on her face. Like I say, based on her numbers, this is not her typical night for sure.
No, definitely not.
And Bird, nope, that's Neese that goes into the net. A little bit short, swing that arm, put that ball through.
I think she made contact with that ball a little funny because you could tell the rotation on that. It was really wishy-washy.
That will send Gerald back for Betsy Layne, the Bobcats. 2 points down here. And again,
off the tape.
Again, the assist. We don't keep assists, I guess, that style here with the net.
No,
the
net
net's
assist.
About 25 points so far tonight, I
yeah,
think.
they've played off the net. Both teams, but Betsy Layne definitely played off the net a lot tonight.
And again.
And again, back to back. ties this game up, or this set up, 10 apiece.
I forget if it was Brendan or one of those folks used to talk about how coaches should practice that.
Yeah.
That would be nice. And there
and
we go
another
again.
one. Oh my gosh! If she's doing that on purpose, she's doing really good.
I don't think so. Out of bounds. Point to Breathitt. Yeah, I don't think those are intentional. You have to be really, really good to be able to do that.
That's really good there. Braylon back for the
Lady
Cats.
If you don't see that in college, you know it's not intentional.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Back with the serve. She puts that ball in play. Mishandled by the libero, the defensive specialist, Millie Burchett.
Uncharacteristic.
It happens sometimes. Feet aren't in the right place, hands aren't in the right place, and it just rolls out. Breathitt jumps back out to a 2-point lead. Seems like when Betsy Layne makes some ground, Breathitt stops that run and jumps back out.
Yeah.
Outside to Sloan, who swings. Halsey takes it. And going into the net is Bird. You'll notice when we get our setter behind that 10-foot line, it's really, really hard to get an aggressive down ball because your setter's having to compensate by going back. So all of this begins with a pass as Isom, a little bit short, goes into the net. Jana Isom is the setter for Betsy Layne. She will be replaced by number 1. And off the hands of Williams, ace for Bird. (14-11). Ed Bird puts the ball in play. Gerald plays that up. It's going to go outside to number 8, Allen, and tossed back into that corner. Gerald's going to set outside to Allen, who flips that ball over. And dropped in, but no, played by Betsy Layne. Outside to Halsey, who is blocked out of bounds. Point to Breathitt. That is the correct call. It was off the block and out of bounds. (15-11), Breathitt, 4-point lead in this third set. A must-win for Betsy Layne. Gerald's going to flip that one over. Outside to Halsey, who swings and down.
Breathitt on another run again. Like you mentioned, every time Betsy Layne gets some momentum, Breathitt's always there to put a stop to it and go on their own run.
Right. 16-11, Breathitt up by 5. Going to be taken by Sloan, played over. Back to Hamilton, outside to Halsey.
Ooh, gets it.
Looks like Halsey actually stepped over the line there. And the ball point drops in. And we get Williams out. And looks like Parsons will check back in for that front row. A very, very tall front row.
Yes, indeed. Oh, he flips it over.
Perfect little off speed there over that tall block, waiting for Halsey. And that block is a little early, anticipating that hard swing, and all she did was drop it in. Helfrey puts that ball in play. Taken by number 7, Keithley. And Sloan didn't quite get all of that when you could hear that. Taken back. And that's going to be in, I believe, on the back of the line is what it looked like from here. And looks like they have lost the ball.
Looks like we might be playing with the trash ball. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, they found the ball, but they put the trash ball in. I did see them wipe it down, so it is clean-ish.
Cleanish, definitely.
Sloan puts that ball in play. Up to Halsey.
And gets
goes over with the tap.
Good play there. Seeing the defense.
They had pulled that block in about a foot, and she dropped it right down that line. Betsy Layne saw that play develop, but they weren't able to get there in time. Hamilton back to serve with a 5-point lead. Nice little float serve. Going to go outside to Gerald, and that set is way too long. Set just popped out of there, and Gerald was unable to get that ball and put it back in. Hamilton with the serve. And an ace. Timeout, Betsy Layne. Breathitt with a 7-point lead here in this third set. Kyle, what do you think Betsy Layne has to do here? You know, we're getting down to the wire.
Yes, indeed. Right now, they're fighting for their life at the moment for this game. If they do lose this set, they're done for the night. So they're going to have to stop this run Breathitt's on at the moment. So that's priority number one. Priority number two is slowing down Bird and Halsey's aggressive hits when they do decide to aggressively hit. And also not to crowd so much on the powerful hits because Breathitt at the moment is killing them with the little light lobs over top.
Yeah, it looks like right now Betsy Layne's struggling a little with passing.
Yeah.
They're not getting good sets out of their setter, but it's not her fault. They're not getting good passes. You know, you got to build from that pass to the set to the kill, and it looks beautiful when it works.
Yeah.
But right now, Betsy Layne's not getting the passes they need. They're working their setter to death. She's having to go back, and it's really hard. Out of sync, totally.
Out of rhythm.
Out of
just
system, totally. You're seeing a lot of just free balls going back across that net. You can't do that against Breathitt. They're going to put it down on you. Hamilton serves here. Played back over. You can't do that and expect a whole lot.
No, absolutely not.
With most of these teams in the 14th region.
And hit a little down on that one.
Gerald is blocked at the net, and she's unable to put that one back over.
Goes into the net second time around.
You notice Betsy Layne is standing quite a bit at this point.
Yeah.
They're not moving to the ball. Their shoulders are down a little bit. You can read a little of that emotion as Hamilton serves into them again.
Good, powerful hit.
That'll make up for that.
Indeed.
And again,
if they'd have played like that,
Jaden Gerald just takes some of that frustration out on the ball. There wasn't much you could do with that. We were standing right there in a perfect spot, still couldn't do much with it. Into the net. Into the net here. And Halsey to serve. And an ace. Some confusion in the back row. Takes us 2 points from victory for Breathitt. Halsey to serve again. And she rolls that one in. It's going to be another free ball as Gerald will actually go down the line and recovered from what I thought was going to be a free ball, but a very nice kill there by Gerald. Kaylee Parsons, a sophomore, back for Betsy Layne to serve. She makes her approach. Halsey with the overpass that's played up. Going to be played back, and Bird just puts the ball over. Gerald with a throw to the back row. Set outside to Bird, and I'm not sure what happened there, but
yeah, that one.
She seems a little surprised by that one. Set by Nice. Bird with the drop in there. And a little tap over by Gerald, who killed that one.
Kill, yes, indeed.
If you're going to give her that, she'll take it. Every time. Some miscommunication there, and Bird
mishandled that one at the net.
A little late to the ball, and it drops in 23-17. You notice Breathitt has switched over modes. They're playing not to lose at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not as aggressive.
You've got to get that aggressiveness back. Exactly. You've got to get more aggressive.
And Bird tried.
Played up. And that's going to be played down.
Well, we asked for it, and they're giving us aggressive. They're just not landing at the moment.
Set by Pelfrey, played by Hensley, and played over by Bird off the top of the net. Set point, match point for Breathitt here. Breathitt about to complete the sweep as Nice goes back, which is shocking to me. I expected a much, much better game.
Indeed, I expected this to go at least a 4.
Breathitt come out aggressive here and silence Betsy Layne very quickly. Nice puts that ball in. Going to be played up, and Breathitt will close out this with a complete sweep of Betsy Layne. They'll send them back 12-10 on the season They'll send them back to the 58th district over in that 15th region. But Breathitt has to travel over there.
They do indeed.
So we're going to take a quick break and come back. We'll talk to our player of the game here in just a minute and close this one out. Breathitt wins tonight 3-0 over the Betsy Layne Bobcats.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School. We're here with Audrey Hamilton, who tonight has set a milestone for yourself. You didn't break the record. You're just setting new milestones for yourself as you continue to add to those assists. 2,500 assists in your 4-year career. We don't count middle school, unfortunately, or it would be much higher. So a 4-year career, 2,500 assists. What does that feel like?
It feels great. Like, you know, you work for it all 4 years. I never imagined I would do it, but yeah.
I taught you well, didn't I? I taught you well.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, not quite. But was there pressure? Did you feel that tonight? Did you know you were close?
I didn't know I was close. I thought I was a few games away, but I didn't expect it to be tonight. So, yeah.
So
I forgot the rest of the question.
That's a good thing. So you didn't feel any pressure. You didn't know what was going on. You didn't know why everybody was cheering and holding up their fingers.
Yeah.
But you figured it out pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Good job tonight. We thought this would be a much closer game. What do you think were the keys to success tonight?
The keys to success? Just playing together as a team, polishing up things. You know, we're at the end of the season, so we kind of got what we got now. And just clean things up.
Looking forward to a couple weeks. We'll be in district play.
Yep.
So you've got a couple more games. I think 7 more games, maybe 6
Sounds
more
about
games,
right.
something like that to go. So what do you hope out of the rest of the season, and what do you think going into the district and regional tournament?
I think right now, we're looking pretty good. I think we need to minimize errors. And I think we're set. Like, I think we have such a good shot.
Ready to make a run.
Yeah, such a good group of girls.
Well, we're seeing, the one issue that we think you can definitely improve on is service errors.
Service errors.
And I think the team has talked about that quite a bit. So I think that's one of the things. You get those corrected, I think you're going to be in good shape. So what would you like to say to all those folks that have been out there that have supported you, grandmas, grandpas, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, all those things? What do you want to say to them after reaching this huge milestone in your career?
Couldn't have done it without them. I always have support, and after a bad game, like, they're always there for me, and it makes it a lot easier.
Yep. Well, now you're over 2,500. You've got 6, 7, 10 more games to get to that 3,000. So
yeah.
No pressure of call.
No
of
pressure.
Course at all.
No pressure.
So we want to say congratulations on behalf of Bluegrass Sports Nation. All of the folks watching out there, all of our sponsors, congratulations. That's a tremendous milestone. That's going to be something that's going to be a record for all of these girls to shoot for in generations of little girls that are playing volleyball in grade school now to try to break that record in 4 years.
Yep.
No middle school, right?
No middle school.
Congratulations again. Good job tonight on your win. Good job being the general on the floor that leads this team, because you kind of keep them all under control, keep their emotions in check, keep them where they need to go. Bad play, you cheer them up. That's what a leader does. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, Breathitt tonight with the sweep 3-0 over Betsy Layne, a very good Betsy Layne team who came in with a hitter hitting more than 400 kills in the game. They shut her down tonight. That's a secret of success. If they can minimize those errors, as we talked about, look for this Breathitt team to make a long run in the 14th region. So on behalf of Kyle Brewer, myself, Audrey Hamilton, the reigning assist queen at Breathitt High School, we want to say good luck, Bobcats. Good job tonight. And let's go play some volleyball.